As I push my way through the overgrown blades of grass, my mind goes back to these oddly placed flowers. Oddly placed. Is it possible something or someone put these there? They couldn't have been carried on the wind or dropped by an animal, right? There isn't anything else like this anywhere around. It almost stands out like a landmark. I wonder if... I can't finish my thoughts because I am now rolling and tumbling. I think I fell down a steep hill and I have yet to reach the bottom. From what I can tell, I am uninjured since I lack the pain, but my momentum is increasing with every second and I just continue to roll violently down. I finally come to an abrupt halt as my body slams on dirt. Well, I wasn't hurt before, but I am now. As soon as I realize my pain is nothing serious, I quickly jump up and try to find my bearings. My eyes trail upwards and my head slowly tilts more and more as I take in what I am seeing. An enormous grassy hill towers over me, and I just rolled down it, unscathed. It's the drop-off that did me in. No wonder I'm not hurt. It's nothing but grass and moss covering the beast of a mountain. But if this is in front of me, then what? I slowly turn around, trying to brace myself for the worst, but I am surprised at what I see, and the view is breathtaking. It's a forest filled with creatures. I recognize these odd-looking mushroom animals? I guess you could call them that. But what looks even more animal-like is the emerald green gigamies sprawled all over the place. They are very cute and fluffy, with goofy eyes that go off into different directions all the time. This gives them poor depth perception and causes them to crash often. They float carelessly alongside the mushrooms as they hop and wobble around. How they manage to hop without legs is beyond me, but they don't seem to mind. Overall, these two creatures are harmless and take no interest in me. Occasionally, I get a stare, but nothing more, which I am thankful for. This serene forest I have fallen into fits them well, and they seem happy. However, there's still the question of, how am I going to get back up? In moments like these, I wish I could fly. Maybe if the gigamies were a little bigger, I could ride one up. Then again, it's their depth perception that would most likely endanger my life. What if I hit a tree next time I fall instead of the flat ground? I was rolling pretty fast. I think of this deep in thought as I walk around. Oh, wait. 3 trees as gigantic as the hill I just rolled down, lined up perfectly in a diagonal row. Each one has an old wooden gate secured around the base with a tiny entrance. I find it odd that each tree has a large knothole in the center, which I suspect must have been some sort of treasure back in the day. Honey, sap, whatever it was, I'm sure it dried up long ago. The rest of the trees sprinkling the forest are tiny compared to them, but not me. I follow one of the various incomplete dirt paths that are everywhere and enjoy the sight while I still can. It's almost sunset and I'm in the middle of nowhere. But seeing those fences gives me a small sliver of hope that maybe civilization is near and friendly. I come near the end of the forest and I am in awe of what I learned. I'm still very high up, and there is even more to explore down below. Off in the distance, I spot a small cave, and I notice smoke, which means someone is close by. Though wary, I head towards it. I can only guess it's about a mile away, 2 at most. I am thankful it's a straight shot and begin my race against the darkness. I'd rather take shelter than be left to the creatures of the night. It's also unlikely an animal or beast is hiding in that cave, as someone is already there.